You're watching Flip TV News. I am Okoyemi Olubimi. Here are the headlines. Supreme Court orders coexistence of old new Naira notes. Fresh protests break out in Kano over appeal court judgment. Yahaya Bello predicts Kogi will surpass Lagos in development. Tinubu arrives for budget presentation. Police seeks information as boy boasts about raping girl. Naira Marley makes first public appearance since arrest. Now the news in details. The Supreme Court has ruled that the old and new Naira notes will coexist as legal tender until further notice. In March, the Nigerian Apex Court extended the deadline to phase out the old Naira notes to December 31, 2023 amid an acute currency scarcity. Sometime in November, the federal government filed an application before the Supreme Court seeking an extension for the old Naira notes to remain in circulation. The Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, had only recently both the old and new Naira bills will remain as legal tender indefinitely, allaying fears of another looming Naira scarcity, one that eased the country during the implementation of the Naira redesign policy. Of Governor Abba Yusuf by the Court of Appeal. Security operatives have tried to disperse them, but the protesters stood their ground as they kept grouping and regrouping. Flip TV had reported protests on Monday after thousands of youths went on demonstration while denouncing the recent judgment of the court appeal that sacked In other news, Yahaya Bello, the governor of Kogi State, says he envisions his state overtaking Lagos in terms of development. Yahaya Bello spoke on Tuesday when he paid a visit to Oluremi Tinubu, the First Lady, at the presidential villa, Abuja, along with Usman Ododo, the governor-elect of Kogi State. Yahaya Bello said he believed that Ododo would continue to bring about development in Kogi State when he takes over from him next year. On his part, Ododo said President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the First Lady have confidence in him. The Kogi governor-elect said Tinubu and the First Lady supported him to lead the people of the state, adding that he would build upon the efforts of his predecessor. Meanwhile, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has arrived at the National Assembly NAS for the presentation of the 2024 budget estimate of 27.5 trillion naira. Is the president's first budget presentation before the joint session of the National Assembly since he assumed office on May 29, 2023. The president arrived at the NAS complex around 11:10 a.m. alongside his entourage, including Vice President Kashim Shettima, the Chief of Staff to the President, Femi Gbajabiamila, Secretary to the Governments of the Federation, George Akume, Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, National Chairman of the All Progressives Congress, APC, Abdullahi Ganduje, amongst others. The upper chamber had on Tuesday granted the president's request to present the budget to a joint session of the Senate and the House of Representatives. Also, NAS Secretary of Research and Information Ali Umaru, in a letter dated November 27, 2023, had announced that the president will address the parliament today. More details on the development later.
I am here today confident that the National Assembly will continue to work closely with us to ensure that the deliberations on the 2024 budget are thorough but also concluded with reasonable dispatch. Our goal is for the Appropriation Act to come to effect on the 1st of January 2024. I trust you will do it. It is by now a matter of recorded history, that my first physical intervention as president of this great nation was to end the fuel subsidy regime, which has proven to be so harmful to the overall health of our national economy. The second was to negotiate and subsequently present a supplementary budget to enable my government to fund the items needed to restore macroeconomic stability and mitigate the harsh impact of subsidy removal. The third was to secure a second supplementary budget, this time to enable us to keep our promises to promote national security, invest in infrastructure, and provide much needed support to the most vulnerable households in our society. In swearing in my cabinet and reflecting on the unique challenges facing us, I invited the ministers to imagine that we are attempting to draw water from a dry well. Today, I stand before you I am here today confident that the National Assembly will continue to work closely with us to ensure that the deliberation.
Moving on, the Lagos State Domestic and Sexual Violence Agency has reacted to a viral video of a boy boasting to his friends about raping a girl. In the video, which went viral on Tuesday, the boy was heard narrating how the girl refused to have sex with him and told him she was afraid of getting pregnant. Despite the lack of consent, he detailed how he held onto the girl and forcefully penetrated her. Reacting to the video, the agency urged the public to report any information about the incident through their toll-free hotline or social media channels.
mo ní àwọn ohun ti wà ọ ní pípẹ́ kádùrà ọ ní àjọ tó yọ lọ́hùn àyè òun ń jà òun ọ̀fẹ́ lóyún ní kan mo á kún láti wá bẹ́ẹ̀ báyìí mo kó fẹ́ díje ó fẹ́ àwọn oògùn níjọ yẹn tí wàá pé èmi náà lulẹ̀ egun pé mo ti máa ń jẹ gbé ó fẹ́ fọ́ àwọn ọ̀fẹ́ fọ́tí bíi sọ́ọ́bì náà tó fẹ́ yìn mí wọ́n nǹkan àníyànjú káàkó ní bọ́dí jù lọ mo wọ́n fẹ́ nìkan fà báyìí ó sún lè báyìí mo ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ mi lè gbà fọ́ kàn mí mo máa yẹ báyìí.
Finally, on the news, Malian music record owner Aziz Fashola, popularly known as Naira Marley, and Lagos socialite Balogun Eletu, known as Sam Larry, have made their first public appearance following their release from custody. This was reviewed in videos shared on social media on Tuesday night by Sam Larry. In the viral videos, the two of them were seen in company of another singer in the record label, Oniyide Aziz, famously known as Zinoleski, and others. It will be recalled that a duo went in October, arraigned and remanded over their alleged involvement in circumstances surrounding the death of a musician, Ilerioluwa Aloba, popularly known as Mohbad. They were, however, released on November 17 by the Lagos State Police Command after they met their bail conditions.
Báwa lẹ kí ó pọ̀, Sam Larry, presidential fún yẹn. Ayọ̀ presidential fún yẹn.
Mélòó mélòó ni mo fẹ́.
And that's it on the news. For more updates, kindly subscribe and turn on your notification bell. Opeyemi Olugbemi reporting live. Larry.